Is any question?
Are you all still awake or you all fall asleep? Yeah, because teacher, there's a few of them from time difference from UK, from US, yeah, from different countries. So far, so good. Any more questions? Wide awake, great. So teacher, do you have it? After this, teacher nak share mana yang share compound tu tu?
Share compound.
Atau apa sebab ada
compound dengan principle, conference principle, I will show you in the next webinar. I will make a webinar. It's in the I will let you know within the. I will let you know, guys. About the conference principle. If you want to know, you know, conference principle is helping you more about the direction. For example, you know, for example, that you have trust issues with direction, you know, and the conference principle will help you. But I will show you in the webinar because I want to show about the back test also, how it works, because, you know, some people, they still have issue to find direction and all this and that. Okay. So yeah, apa tu? When is she starting the compounding? As I say, I will start compound in the early of January 2022. And I heard you guys text me personally. You guys felt so nervous. Why do you feel so nervous? It's just compounding, and no worries. Now you know the direction. So yeah, it's not a big deal. Don't worry. Because we feel like we are getting rich. Inshallah. You will. You know, during my compounding, I always mention, oh, because I entry because of this setup, and then people text me, oh, I do compound, but I do this setup, but I seldom win, but because I didn't show direction, because, you know, most of my compounding, all of my compounding, I use with direction, the one that I show you right now. Okay. Are you doing rare compounding? Yes, I'm doing rare compounding, but it's up to you. Some people say that, oh, teacher, $360 capital for me is too small. It's so hard to get rich. Can I start with $3,600 capital? It's up to you. You want to start with 3 million, also up to you. Okay, no problem. How many setups do you normally find in a day? Many setups actually, but it's just because I'm a housewife. I'm busy with my, you know, with my stuff and all that. So I don't really search for setups every day. But before, when I learned with my mentor, I found it every day, almost every day. I found setup in many kind of pairs, time frames, and all that. During the compounding, which pairs are we focusing? I give the priority to gold because gold is the pair that we can get rich easily. Okay. Best advice for us to improve back testing and front test. You keep, you know, like you keep marking, just same like I did here. Okay, you keep marking, or maybe you can do some PDF for your own, and you keep marking. This is blind spot direction. This is setup direction, then you keep marking. Really, it's improve here to be better. And then after that, when you feel better, you go back test. Back test helps you to be brave or to be more better for your skills to face the life markets. Okay. How long did it take you to master? Only 2 months. It just only took 2 months for me to master the direction and the setups. What is the minimum time frame for the direction? Is M15. Have you had students compound 360 to 100K before? Okay, to be honest, actually, I proposed Najmi, one of my students. I told him that, hey, Najmi, let's compound together. And then he said, yeah, okay, can teacher, how much is the capital? And then I say that, okay, let's start with 360. And then he say, okay, 360. So both of us are changing signals, like, Najmi, are you there? Okay, let's buy here. Just like any other signals group, we are posting signals. And then sometimes I was sleeping, and then he told me, teacher, this is entry, this is SNRC, but I slept, unfortunately. And then yeah, we're changing. And then the problem is that maybe because he what to say, his emotion wasn't ready that time, so he stopped until $3,000 to $4,000 from 360, because I understand he he experienced he felt phobia of losing before, so he felt that he wanted to secure the money that day he had that time, so he stopped until almost 3,000. He stopped until $3,000. I felt kind of sad because we're supposed to compound together, but then yeah, I kept move on without him, and I compound until I reached 118. So after I reached that, actually the timeline is 14 days, but I reached within only 8 days. And yeah, after that, I announced that I reached from 360 to 118,000 for 8 days. Who is Najmi? Yes, he's my oldest student since last year, November last year. Is my first student. Yeah. Admin of Legacy Bus from Malay. Yes, he is. So he's the one that I proposed to compound together. So now I propose to you guys to compound together with me, because why? Because I'm teaching you direction, and the compounding also is about direction. I entry with direction, setup, direction, setup. Just the same. Okay. This is full margin selection. No, it's not another cost. This is full margin. Direction, setup, rejection, confirmation. This is how I teach you full margin. I don't teach you how to trade, okay? Okay, so any question, guys?
For the compounding, right? All of us need to be under the same broker.
Broker, I'm using Tickmill, but it's up to you. Up to you. I prefer ECN because I'm using ECN. I prefer ECN, and I'm using Tickmill. If you want to use IC Markets or any other broker, it's up to you. But I'm using the leverage of 1/500.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, okay. Will you advise us the lot size? Yeah, I cannot advise. I'm not a good teacher. I'm the one who advised you to full margin to not take care of MM. So I don't know what advice, but the one I'm doing is compounding, rare compounding. So it means that I got no SL. I only got cut loss. So yeah, you can see my you know, like you can see my lot size when I post in the channel during compounding. No worries, you can see all that, but it's up to you. If, for example, that you're too afraid to, for example, I put 10 lots and you feel afraid and you want to secure your capital a little bit, so you can put 8 lots. It's up to you. Okay. Teacher, does the rejection has to break outside the direction zone? Yes, this one break the outside zone as long as the price make rejection setup. And you see, got confirmation. Okay, we just wait. No need to what we say, not to be headache. Oh my God, this one break the out of the zone, blah blah blah. No, as long as got set up, got confirmation. Yeah. How about TP and SL? I'm sorry, there's no SL during my compounding, but in here the SL is normal, 30 pips from the entry point, or maybe you can put your SL here. Yeah. You have to be ready in your emotions, you know. Usually what time do you compounding? Because we're all different time zones. I cannot promise you what time, but usually I active during London Open. Yeah, during London Open I active. But sometimes the price do some setups in Asian during Asian session, you know, but I'm not into it. Mostly I wait for during London Open. Yeah.
Ma'am, I have a question.
Yeah, sure.
So can I annotate just for a second?
Sorry?
Can I annotate?
Annotate,
Yeah,
teacher,
sure.
can.
Boleh, can.
Okay, so here, if here, ma'am, here the candle closed above the direction, right? So do you consider this as a break, or do you take setups if QML forms?
Okay. Doesn't matter the price break or what, but you see the price make rejection or price make reversal here. Can't you see that? Okay, and then you go to the smaller time frame. Actually, it's from here, not here. This one is this one. And then it doesn't matter it break or what, but we see rejection. Okay, and then we found setup. High, high, low, higher, high, low. Like doesn't matter break or what, as long as we saw rejection, setup, and confirmation. This is the confirmation.
The bearish engulfing. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a question.
Yes.
So if you have, let's say, a QM reversal and then a SNRC1 after that, would you wait for the QM reversal entry, or would you just enter when it's the SNRC1?
SNRC1, what do you mean? Come again?
So if price makes a QM reversal first, but it doesn't make the right shoulder yet, instead it makes an SNRC1.
SNRC1, okay, for example, it's a QMR cell, right? Hello?
Yes.
Okay, and then, for example, price make QMR cell and then go SNRC1 here.
Right. So before the
SNRC1
happens.
Okay. Mostly majority price respect QMR, because why? because SNRC1 is only have one trend. QM has two trends, uptrend and downtrend. But SNRC1 only have downtrend, for example, for SNRC1 sell. So mostly the price will go to the QMR more than the SNRC.
Okay.
Because reversal is, you have to remember that reversal, because QMR is reversal setup. Reversal is stronger than continuation because continuation only consists one trend only. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Do you trade avoiding news or didn't care? I didn't care about the news. Actually, mostly they respect. I still remember I opened the Catching Gold channel. There's where I put my signals, whatever there. And you know, there was a time that I put SNRC1 buy. I said that, okay, let's buy here. And then I was so shocked. Suddenly the price moved too high and too fast. And I was like asking my students, hey, are there any news today? Why am I profiting so much right now? And then they say, oh, got news teacher, this one. Oh, okay. Seriously, I don't really care about the news. Fundamental stuff and all that. No, I don't care about that. If you, I don't know, it's based on your preference, but I prefer not to give a damn about the news. How many % of capital do you bet on the setup when you doing full margin? I mean, if you accept a field setup, how much do you expect to lose? How many % of capital? When doing full margin, when you full margin, it meant, you know, my kind of full margin is when it is not enough money until when you press it, it appear something like that. Have you experienced that? Yeah, that's my type of full margin. Yeah, weird sound. Are you going to post that up before entry? Of course. During compounding, yes, I post that up before entry. I mark here, there, here, and there. You know, like same like sharing signals, guys. Do we have more webinars? Yes, I will conduct a webinar about the conference principle and the backcasting skills. Okay. How we gonna know what lot size you're using? You can see from the screenshot I'll post in the channel during compounding. No worries.
Ma'am, I have another question.
Yeah.
So can I draw again?
Sure, no problem.
Okay, so if let's say this is a bullish candle and let's say this is another bullish candle, but it's like a kind of inside bar. So do you mark this area?
You mean inside bar?
Yeah, because this wick is longer, but these are both bullish candle, I mean.
Okay, does this down and up? I'm asking you.
No,
Is this down and this up?
This is
If they are
green.
if they are side by side, I'm not going to take it. But if one down, one up, yes, I'm going to take it.
Okay. So if this is a bullish candle and this is also bullish candle, you don't take it.
I'm okay. I think better I open the chart.
I have an example.
Yeah, you have any example?
Yes, just a second. Can you go to gold on 3rd December, madam, on the 4-hour chart?
3rd December.
Yes, 3rd December 4-hour chart on gold. We have like
3rd December. Okay, 3rd December.
Yes,
okay.
Just here, like this.
Okay.
Make sure.
Oh, you mean here? This is bullish engulfing. They are side by side.
Yes. Do we mark this week, ma'am?
No, no, we don't. We
Oh,
don't.
okay. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, some of you ask me why the price react here. You see, this is bullish engulfing. If you see that this is set up inside setup, we see this is bullish engulfing. This is manipulation entry formula. So the formula, this is bullish engulfing, and in the lower time frame, we'll look for the rally-based rally or demand zone inside. So we have demand zone. So this is set up inside setup, or we call it manipulation setup.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
Okay. So any question? Anything? How many times per year did you do recompounding? I cannot count, but I failed twice on 2019. I failed because I cannot hold my emotion. For example, that I was so frustrated. Because I cannot find setups. Because actually I was racing. I was racing with my mentor, with my father-in-law, because he can make from 1,000 to 100 within less than 5 days. So I was so frustrated. It was been 7 days. And then after that, I lost. I failed. Then I gave up. And yeah, I failed twice. Yeah. Okay, so is it possible that an order will not be filled due to difference in spread, or you consider the difference in spread in brokers? Depends on your brokers. So far, my broker's okay. I mean the spreads. I'm not sure about this. I'm using Tickmill, by the way. And I advise you, please do not use Okta. I heard bad about Okta. Okay. Any question? Raw spread account. Are you using Pro? Such how much money I earn. Okay, you're not only ready for the capital, but you also have to be ready on your mentally, physically, emotions, psychology, because what I'm doing is rare compounding, Do you set limit order? Mostly I set PO, pending order, and then I screenshot. Yes, during my compounding with Najmi, yes, he said that I always use PO. Like here, we're going to entry here, we're going to entry there. Yeah. Can we have the notes? Yes, after the session, you will have the notes. Don't worry. With 100 capital, how much lot size I put? Oh my God, you ask from me. I'm not a good teacher. Of course, until not enough money. If you know this kind of direction, okay, let's say 0.1.
Teacher, can I share the formula to them?
Okay, sure. Just share.
All right, so the formula, okay, there's a formula to calculate, for rare compounding. Basically, whatever equity size that you have, whether you be 100, 360 USD, 1,000 USD, 500 USD, or 10,000 USD, you always divide by 600. all right, with the leverage of 1/500. In Malaysian, we Malaysian, we are very thankful that we actually have a big leverage. So if you can't have big leverage, then this will be a different calculation. But I'm giving a calculation for leverage of 1/500. So if you're able to do 500 leverage, whatever capital that you could do, you could divide by 600. So let's say if you have 1,000 USD, you divide by 600, you could enter 1.6 lot. And usually 1.6 lot, teacher will break into 2 layers, 0.8, 0.8. Why teacher do that? Why she does that is because one, you will have a minimum, they call it a compulsory take profit. Another layer is to let it up wherever you can go. And that's the reason why whenever teacher you see 50 lot, you don't see as a 50 lot, you see it's more than 50 lot, just so that you know. So just now I say you want to avoid a personal question like how much teacher earns. You could calculate yourself. Let's say 50 lot times 100 pips is already 50,000 USD. You can get 100,000 USD within one trade. So you could get 150, 200,000 USD per trade. So that is teacher's level. But right now, all of you, if you have the capital, divide by 600, then you will have the lot size. All right? Yes. Damn, you are right. So the 50 lot is just one layer. Teacher is just being humble. She did not have multiple layers. There are multiple layers of 50 lots. So it could be like 100 to 200 lots. So all you need is just one good trade, which is 100 pips. 100 pips divide by, let's say, divide by 200 lot, 100 pips. You already get 200,000 USD within 1 hour. So all of you, the purpose of teacher sharing right now is for you to reach that level. So it doesn't matter how much teacher earn right now. It's most important, all of you could earn that money. All right? So do you have any question about the equity lots? If not, means I'll pass back to the teacher. Any more, like more fire? Thank you for sharing. Okay, anything else? What would be the account size of teacher now for one company? 360 USD. We'll be using 360 USD. Teacher, wow, you rehat dulu teacher. I tolong you jawab sekejap.